Hey guys, welcome back to Man Interest 11. This is your boy Hellfish6 coming at you with another gameplay video. This time it's going to be a little bit more some Rainbow Six Siege. And I want to talk about the state of the game, where it's at, where it's heading, and hopefully where I would like it to head, and what are realistic expectations from Ubisoft when it comes to further support of the game. So let's just get right into it. The gameplay you're watching is just a couple of kills, in my rounds that I play. Nothing spectacular or great. Still, I don't think I've gotten an ace yet, which is a little disappointing. Considering I know somebody who got an ace 2 games in a row. I think he toggled on, but that's neither here or there. All right, so let's get into the bad. Right off the bat, I think everybody would agree the hit detection is god awful. I mean, it really is awful. Shots that you don't think actually registered turn into insta kills, vice versa. Shots that you put right on the body, all of a sudden, it doesn't do anything. I got a clip here toward the end where I'm lighting a guy up and nothing happens. It's pretty bad, the hit detection. The net code is equally as awful. That's probably the biggest issue is the net code. You'll see players die before they even come across a corner. You look at your replay, or you'll come up, you'll walk into a room, you'll get insta killed, it seems like, and then all of a sudden you look at the replay and you realize the guy was staring at you for 3 or 4 seconds, smoking a cigar, having a drink, laughing at what a noob you are for not firing your weapon. So netcode is god awful. Matchmaking needs major improvement. There's a lot of times where you get put into games in the middle of the rounds. You get put into games where the huge lag issues, and that brings me into the next one, the rubber banding. I'm not sure exactly why on a 5v5 game is the rubber banding as bad as it is. I just don't get it. It's not like this is the most beautiful engine in the world. This is no Frost engine. I don't understand how the Battlefield guys are able to have 32 man servers, and Ubisoft can't even get a 5v5 right. There's times you get into the wrong match, and the rubber banding it's awful. I had one game I couldn't even get out of the spawn point. It just kept getting pulled back. I don't know why. I have no idea why the rubber banding is as bad as it is in some of these games. It seems like maybe one out of every maybe 5 or 6 matches you'll get into a server where the rubber banding is really, really, really bad. As for the operators themselves, or the classes, I think the shield class needs a nerf or an adjustment. Yeah, if if you come across a guy with the shield, you realize how difficult it is to take those guys down, and you only get one C4 to throw at them anyway, and then you pretty much got to expose yourself to throw that C4, and if that player is halfway decent, he's pulling out his pistol and he's lighting you up. So there needs to be some kind of adjustment to the shield class. Not sure exactly how they're going to do it, but maybe expose the legs a little bit more, or the arms a little bit more. It's got to be something. So there's a lot wrong with the game right now. Like I said, I think the biggest one is probably going to be that netcode. Another issue too is the audio bug. For some reason, every time you get into a server, you need to change your push to talk settings. You just have to adjust them again, or else you'll have an open mic. I can't count how many times I've gone into a match and somebody doesn't realize that their mic is on, and that it's open. Yeah, so it's bad. I mean, it's not game breaking. I mean, I guess you could say the netcode, it can be game breaking. I mean, I raged just yesterday because I couldn't take it. The netcode needs to get fixed. Now, there is good with this game. It's a lot of fun. Even with all of those issues, somehow the game still manages to find a way to be entertaining. And I think it's because the rounds are shorter. It's intense. It's a good strategy game. It's not easy to pick up. There is a learning curve. But the net code and the matchmaking and the hit detection, those things, they need to be fixed. I mean, the fact of the matter is this game is attracting players that are most likely Counter-Strike Go type players. And to keep those players, they're going to need to fix a lot of the things that I talked about a little earlier. And I don't think Ubisoft has a lot of time to get that done either. I mean, it's December 15th. The game has only been out for 2 weeks now. We still haven't had our first big patch. I mean, supposedly it's supposed to be coming out this week, the middle of the month. But that's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. There needs to be frequent updates. There need to be frequent patches. I mean, Ubisoft really is going to have to put in the time and the effort to keep this game going, to keep the community going, because the fact of the matter is you're going to have your Christmas noobs getting this game in a couple next week or so, and then and if these issues aren't fixed, they're probably going to be compounded because you're going to have a huge influx of players getting into the game. So netcode the netcode issue is still going to be, may still be there. Matchmaking is still going to be a bigger issue. You may actually have more rubber banding because the servers are going to get overloaded. And then, people are going to lose interest. If these things don't get fixed in a timely manner, I give this game mid-January at the most. This game has probably about a month. Ubisoft probably has about a month to get this right, or by mid-January, I think you're going to see a lot of people abandoning this game. And you know what? And Ubisoft doesn't exactly have an outstanding record of supporting their multiplayer games. The support for Watch Dogs was god awful. The support for Splinter Cell was awful. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that Ubisoft does the right thing. But we'll see. We'll see where it's at. Right now, it's still fun, but we'll see where it goes. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Are you guys seeing this?
Watching, let me know what I can do to improve.
No.
And, have a good
Oh
one.
my
Man,
God!
enjoy.
Oh.
Glory, look at me! Look at me! Come on, look at me!
Go on, take it.
Oh, hurry up! Oh my
Bye.
God! Oh, you didn't